Most people try things one time, two times, three times, and they fail at it and they give up, not considering the fact that the key to actually getting good at anything, the key to mastery is actually repetition. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down why repetition is so important for you to become a master at anything that you want to become a master in. So if you're excited about this, I want you to like the video. I want you to subscribe to the channel, and let's dive right in. Now, the first thing about repetition is that when you do something again and again and again and again, it builds what's called muscle memory. Now, it doesn't matter whether you are doing something physical or you are doing something mental. It may be maybe sports, it may be playing a musical instrument, or whatever it is. When you do something again and again, it builds muscle memory. That is, you don't overthink it, you just react quickly in that situation. While you have practiced, that skill so many times that you just react that way. Now people will start to say it is just inborn, it is just a talent. Now, depending on what you mean by talent, but many of those things that we call talents are people that have given themselves to the same thing for a long time, practicing it even when nobody was looking, repeating it. Maybe singers now singing to the mirror, singing in the bathroom, singing in church, singing everywhere, and they have become good at it because they kept on doing it again and again. They just respond, they just react that way without even so much preparation. But a lot of repetition has gone on in the background. So repetition is going to build muscle memory, and you just do things easily. Repetition also is the cure for lack of confidence. I'm telling you, most of the time, when people are not confident, it just shows the number of times they've done that thing they are not confident about. If you do something so many times, you are going to become confident after some time. So if you are not confident, it's a pointer to the fact that that situation or that skill or that place that is not making you confident, you have not been there enough. So don't expect to start out being confident, or don't expect to start out not being nervous. Now, sometimes you may, but repetition is what cures not having confidence. So if you struggle with being confident about speaking with people or about doing any skill, the solution is not to stop. The solution is not to give up. The solution is to face that thing and do it again and again and again. Repeat it. Even when you are bored, still repeat it. And that is how you are going to gain confidence, and people will respect you for that thing, that very thing that you were previously not sure about yourself, you were previously not confident about. So you want to move from lack of confidence to having respect from people. You just continue doing the same things again and again and again, and improving every step of the way. The next thing about repetition is that repetition helps us to build habits. You see, habits are so important. They are good habits and they are bad habits. But the good ones are things that will show up for us even at points where we feel down, or at points that we don't even do it intentionally. We don't even notice. Several people have several habits. I have habits that just show up when I don't even expect, when I don't even know that I'm acting that way. But because they have become my habits, they just show up. Now, some of them are good, some of them are not good. But when you repeat things over and over and over again, those things become the way your body just reacts to things. It becomes your habits. And the more good habits you have, the more chances of you having a successful life. In fact, someone once said that the state of your life is because of the habits that you have, the things that your brain just does without even asking you for permission, because you have done it so many times, right? So if you want to build good habits in anything, you would have to intentionally repeat those things again and again. And that way, you are building the kind of habits that will help you to become a better person. So repetition is key, even in building habits. I should also add to the points that I've been making that when you are repeating something, it does not mean that you are just doing the same thing the same way. You are repeating for you to get used to something, but you are also repeating to look at what you have done and see how you can improve and get better every step. So it's not mindless repetition, but you are conscious, intentional and conscious repetition where you are examining yourself, you are getting feedback, and you are trying to become better. So every time you repeat, you are looking at what you are doing, you are getting feedback from others, even from yourself, and you are trying to become better at that thing. So if you are trying to gain mastery at anything and you feel stuck, the only way out of it is for you to repeat that thing. Do it over and over and over again. You can just think back at your life, things that you struggled with. Some of us here, even most of us, if not all of us, struggled with writing the letters of the alphabet. But our teachers made us to do it again and again and again. And I believe that a lot of us can write the letters of the alphabet even without thinking about it. There are things that we even struggled saying our names, right? There's nobody that said their names well the first time, or even the 10th time or 20th time they said their name. But after some time repeating it again, listening to people, listening to maybe your parents or your guardians calling you or your teachers calling you, you start to adjust and you start to get better at calling your name. So it's part of the process for you to actually get good at something, for you to gain mastery. So if you feel that you are not getting it right, the solution is not to quit. The solution is to do it again. It goes to everything, really. Even something like preparing for exams. You are reading something you don't understand. It's not the time to drop the book. It's the time to repeat, is to read it again. So if you've learned something from this video, I want you to like the video. I want you to share it with somebody that you believe is going to need the content of this video. And I also want you to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Bye.